Hello, my beloved earth signs. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are part of my community, it's always nice to have you here. If you are new, I'm High Priestess Elif. I channel my message. This reading is for the earth sign collective, and I am taking a look at what is happening for you during the retrograde, with your relationships, and it's in Libra, so it's about relationships, harmony and balance. And obviously we know what the retrograde is about, so we just want to get some advice from spirit. We just want to know what to expect, how we can best line up with it. That is what this reading is about. Okay, so whether you have an earth sign in your sun, moon, or rising, and if you have so you check the different readings based on that, and you'll find what resonates with you, okay, or resonates for you. Thank you so much for all of your support, guys, your time, your energy. I really appreciate it, you supporting my channel and helping it to grow. If you've taken time to make a donation to my channel, I really appreciate that too. All of your comments, I read them. I don't have time to respond to all of them, but I really do appreciate them. I always ask that you settle into your intuition, take a few deep breaths, ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading, to help you to recognize if this is actually for you or not. If it is for you, it'll resonate. It's a general message. It is for the collective. Not everything is meant to resonate. It might, and that's great. But if it's not, then move on. Don't waste time or energy on things that are none of your business, because that does not serve. If you want harmony and peace and balance and joy, mind your own business, okay? You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their flame burning. I always start my reading with a meditation in which I open a channel for remote healing in the areas of love and relationship with self for my subscribers. I've been channeling. I've been doing a few readings, and I'm getting to the end of it now, where, just reading cards is one thing, but when you're channeling, it takes a lot of energy, and I can feel this is going to be the last one. But also I'm feeling the energy for the earth signs is a bit heavy. Spirit is saying there are many in the earth sign collective that find it easier to just close their eyes. This causes a lot of discord, not wanting to see things, just wanting to overlook things, just wanting to overlook the things from the past that still hurt, and you don't realize that you bring a lot of that into your now reality. I just want to make sure before I get into this reading that I've said everything I need to say in my introduction. If you're interested or thinking about getting a personal reading from me, my email is in the description box below. There's a problem with scammers, so don't get scammed. I don't take bookings on my social media or my Gmail account, only in the email provided in the description box. Okay, guys, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. We want to take a look at what's happening for you during the retrograde. What is the general energy that we need to be aware of at the moment? And any advice from Spirit? Wow. This energy is quite intense for the earth signs. Okay. Take it. Right. Now, guys, there is a coalition, a conflict of beliefs, ways of doing things, the style in which you do things, the style in which a person does things, attitudes and energies. There's conflict around that for you guys. I'm getting a feeling that many of the earth sign collective are with their person or with a person, okay? or in communication working towards it, and there's this energy of conflict that has come up. Spirit says it's very, very important to remember that respecting someone else's views and how they see things does not have to be threatening to you. It doesn't mean that you dishonor or disconnect from your own in order to respect theirs. You can have yours and your way of doing something, and your person can have theirs and their way of doing something. If the two of you respect one another in the doing so, and you're not in your ego about it, then you won't be threatened. They are not an extension of you. They are a different person. You are not an extension of them. You are a different person, and your person needs to understand and respect that, to see the value in that. This might be about relationships. Look, I'm looking at your relationships, your intimate relationships here, but it could also be other relationships. There's a powerful energy shift taking place, and what you need to realize is that there's a lot you're not seeing at the moment. Some things are hidden, and as they come into the light once more, you'll be able to look at them in hindsight, and you'll see the beauty and the value. But if you look at everything based on what you cannot see now because you don't have all the information, you're going to treat it in a way that is limiting for you and for your relationship. Spirit is also saying to me that there are some people in your life, and this could be your person, that is still wearing a mask. They might be reaching out to you or gravitating towards you, and this can be scary for you because you don't like how they're showing up. They're not showing up as what you believe for them to be, the authentic self. They don't know who they are yet. They don't know who they are. And the truth is, we all come here with a clean slate. We don't know who we are for a big part of our lives. Okay? We wear masks. And then as we remember and we begin to remember who we are and to rise up in that, we can then be our authentic selves. And that's what we're aiming for and what we're reaching for. But you will come across many people who are not yet there. These people are drawn to you because of your light. Okay? And your person is drawn to you in their conflict because they are in search of their true identity, and they believe that you would be able to help them find it. And you can by shining your light, but you cannot forget who you are. Whilst you're focusing on them, you will help them by standing firm and true in what you know, in your beliefs, your styles, your energy, and your attitudes, because you have them. You've acquired them from a place of knowing that they add value. So stand firm in that. Some of you are feeling stifled, bored, and stuck in the relationship or just within yourself, right? Because even if you're feeling that way in the relationship, you're really feeling that way in yourself, and you're projecting it onto the relationship, and that's just the reality. But for some of you, someone is feeling this way in their own life. Spirit says from death comes rebirth. This might be your person that feels this way. From death comes rebirth, and you and your person are going through a death and rebirth cycle at the moment. So you have the great goddess mother that is really holding a beautiful energy around you and your person at this moment in time. That's actually quite beautiful. You've got goddess energy supporting you and providing you and your person with what you need to get through this process. Okay? So I'm going to ask specific questions, guys. I want to look at what you will be guided towards during this retrograde. What is the retrograde? Whatever it brings for you, what is it sort of moving you towards? You and your person. or just you. We see as it comes up and as it resonates, you take it in that way, you know. Ooh, that heavy energy lifted, guys. Some of you need to cleanse, eh? Some of you need to cleanse this. And your eyes, your third eye. That was a heavy energy, very blocked off. Some of you are under psychic attack as well at the moment. So get a cleansing. Get a spiritual healer to help you with some healing. Get some cleansing done. If you know how to do it for yourself, do it for yourself. Detox from the things that are irritating you at the moment, because shift your focus from it. The beliefs and the attitudes and things that are not serving you, you need to replace them with better ones. Okay? Okay. So we are looking at what this phase is going to guide you towards. Okay. There's this dissatisfaction. There's this dissatisfaction in the relationship. You've been working, investing in the relationship in some sort of way, with your energy, your time, your emotions, whatever, your money, whatever the case may be. For so many of you, it is money, and there's this dissatisfaction. And during this period, there's going to be this new energy boost, inspiration to do something different, to make a change. Because you don't feel like things have been equal, like there's been equal give and take here. And the truth is that it's not that there's been a lack of desire for that, but for some of you that's not been present. And if it's not you, it's with your person in the situation that they find themselves. Okay? But someone is going to be walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation here, deciding that the changes need to be made because this is not fun anymore. So that you guys can have that happy home, happily ever after. The fulfillment, the satisfaction, the emotional fulfillment, the emotional satisfaction, you know? Okay. How will this phase affect this connection between my collective and their person? The energies, how will their connection be affected by the energies? There'll be a lot of daydreaming about the good memories, the good times with you, and wanting that back. If you are your person's wife, then it is you coming into that nurturing energy once again, where you just remember who you are and you show up in that energy and you enjoy it. It's stable, it's soft, it's easy, it's gentle. And if you are not married to your person, then there's a definite feeling of them wanting to allow for things to progress towards that with you, to have reconciliation with you, and to put you in a position where you could fulfill this role. Feeling that love once again, feeling the recognition and the awareness of that this is your soulmate, that you are their soulmate, and that you are worth the time and the effort. And them wanting to bring clarity and communicate what it is they're going through and how they're feeling with clarity. The fact that they realize that everything that's happened is because they don't know who they are. And they want to know who they are once again. And they know that you have the You are able to hold the right kind of space for them to be able to connect with that. They regret, the awareness that they regret walking away from this, or the disconnect here and being apart from you, whether it's where you guys are actually apart or where you are in the same house but it's like you're just on two different pages. There's just this disconnect because of dissatisfaction. Things just haven't been fun. And if it's where your person's not with you and they've been with someone else, that's what they are very aware of. Things haven't been fun. Being out of connection with you has not been fun. They want to be in harmony with you. They want to feel emotionally fulfilled. They have this clarity. Yeah, they want to close this gap. They want to close this cycle so that they can come towards you, so that this distance between you guys, this gap can be closed. There is a lot of unseen. For those of you who are not together, they don't know what the situation is with you, but I get the strong feeling that there's a lot that you don't know about why this has happened and what's been going on. As if they've been keeping something from you, and the reason why they behave the way they have is because they've been keeping something from you. I want to repeat that. There's something they are not honest, they've not been honest about, that is eating at them, and that's why they behave the way they did and the way they show up the way they did, or the way they've been showing up. And they know that they need to come in and they need to be honest about this, because it's actually their stuff. Okay, so let's just take another look at this. I think that I've told a very, very clear and concise story. You are feeling inspired to move in a new direction. And if it's not you, then it's both of you that's been dissatisfied in the connection, and you both know something's got to give, something's got to change. For you to actually be that happy family again, to be what you've been working towards. If you've been separated and your person's been elsewhere, then that's it. They've not been satisfied, and they have this new inspiration to move, and to move towards what makes them happy. So they can have equal give and take with you. There is communication coming in here about your person. They're bringing clarity, why they've been behaving the way they've been behaving, some things that you didn't know that they haven't shared with you. Okay, lots of reminiscing on how happy they can be with you, how happy they have been with you, how happy they are when they're around you, and that they've been standing in their own happiness. Okay, some more advice from Spirit just in closing. Work diligently towards your goals. If you are doing things that contradict where you want to go with this relationship, stop. If you have goals that you've been putting off because you've been focusing on this relationship, stop doing that. Focus on your goals. Don't focus on your person so much. Sometimes we focus on what's not right. We focus on what's wrong and what this other person's doing and how can we fix it. It helps to just focus on your goals, focus on your work, your purpose, things that you know you've come here to do. That helps to shift the energy in a positive way, so that you're not focusing in on what's wrong so much and therefore magnifying it and allowing it to grow. Allow yourself to be content and to do things that contribute to that, towards your health and your vitality. You need to take care of your health. And that's also probably what I was picking up in the beginning with that heavy energy where I felt like I couldn't see. I was blocked. There's a heaviness, and many of you need to really focus on your health. Focus on, and you know what, it's not only what you eat, it's not only exercise, it's not only what you do. Your thoughts, what you focus on. If you're focusing on things that upset you, that are negative, And if something in your relationship is negative, then you need to stop focusing on it. Because you focusing on it activates that negative emotion. It has an effect on the cell, your cellular body. It has an effect on your immune system. And then it has the effect on your life and your relationship. So you've got to realize that you are making yourself sick. Okay? You need to take better care of yourself. Reorganization. Choose your duties and your responsibilities carefully. Is this my stuff? Am I investing my time, my energy in what's really mine to do? Or am I making someone else's stuff my business and carrying it on my shoulders when in reality I can do nothing about it? You are the only person that can change things for you. I can change things for me. No one in the world can change things for me. So there's a reorganization that needs to take place. Be organized in what you give your energy to, in what you do, in your planning, in where you're giving time, and in what you're doing. And you need to reevaluate success. There's a new direction that needs to be taken. So that could be for you. That could also be for your person, where they've been in a situation or a relationship that they thought was the right thing because that would contribute to success, and their definition of success was a little bit warped, and now they're needing to reevaluate that, and therefore they're making these changes. And you can do the same. Reevaluate success. Look at, what is it that I think is success? Do I think it's successful because I'm the one that ends up with the person? Because that's not success. Oh, he didn't choose me or she didn't choose me, so that must mean that something's wrong with me. I'm not successful. No. Stepping away, letting go, and allow somebody to be who they need to be so that they can become the bigger version of themselves. Then if they come back into your life and you still see them as worthy, that is success. That's real. That's really choosing someone. But having a choice and choosing someone because, well, I am here already, so this is easier, or this makes sense because I don't have to do too much. We already sort of set up. Or this makes sense because this person, I'm codependent, and this person basically, I know that they're going to put up with all my stuff. I don't know about this new person. That's not success. That's not a win. Okay. So, beloved, I trust that these messages serve you well, and if you decide to take the guidance from Spirit and implement it, let me know how that goes. If it resonates with you, please comment and let me know too. As I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, this is just a collective general, then you can contact me in my email below. Do what is best for you. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. Okay? And love and light to you. I'll chat to you guys next time. Bye now.